Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Jesse, and this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. And today I continue my trek into Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because I'm surprising the community by playing it right after Definitive Edition. When you are watching this, it is a long time ago in the past, and I've already started playing it right there on Jesse's VODs. So I'm clearing out all my requests for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And today is two songs requested by Manon and Leononim. We have a song called Leftherian Archipelago, and then one called The Decision from the channels Max G and JOE or Joe VGM. This Leftherian Archipelago, wow, brain fart. This one's almost 9 minutes. I'm just guessing that's a huge loop, but either way, let's just go and see what happens. Okay. Let's go. Leftherian. I had to look up what an archipelago is, because I haven't heard that word since like the second grade. And, well, it kind of gave me an idea of what the setting might be here, but still, like, that's a word you never really hear. I've always liked the flute. Don't know what Leftherian is. This sounds closer to Xenoblade 1. A lot of stuff I've heard so far sounded like unique to 2. This sounds like 1 to me. Sounds like Magna Forest and what am I thinking of? A lot of other things. Don't know if this is a like town theme or something in between. Well, like I said, I looked up what it is, so I kind of have an idea. Probably a lot of water. A lot of the calming stuff in this game sounds really calm. Like tranquil. Like go to sleep. It just frolic through a field and just... The only thing that comes to mind is sort of like the Fallen Land, but that's more of a beach. But that's kind of what's in my head, like just water around, so pretty low. Apparently an archipelago is like a scattered islands, so... No percussion, I think, right? Also don't know if this one has a night theme or day theme or anything. Also kind of reminds me of the shoulder. with the Bionis. Like just kind of like a, like that's what I mean by frolic, just like a kind of, not vast, I don't know, maybe vast water. It says magical though. I wonder if 2's composers changed at all from 1. If they got anyone new, if they lost anyone, or if it's just the same people. Same with 3, I wonder. No percussion, but there's cymbals. Oh, well, there's like a little... There's like a bass kick, I think. It's pretty, though. Yeah, it just sounds so... magical and fairy-like or something. There's still 3 minutes left. I'm not trying to cut it short, but like I doubt it's gonna change from here. I'm gonna start fading it out a bit. Oh, oops. I did the unthinkable and rewinded. Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to like cut it off or anything. It's just there was still 3 minutes left. And I think that was just the whole song. It was just kind of looped a lot. I got the gist of it. Man, it's so... Just to give you an idea of like how I've... Like my mind state of how I've gone through these so far. Past few days has just been like going through the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 stuff. And for a while, it was just like battle theme, battle theme, battle theme. Hard-hitting stuff, guitar wailing, double bass, kick drums, violins blazing. And then now, the past couple of hours have been very tranquil and majestic, magical sounding flutes and sounds like butterflies are just frolicking through the air. And man, it's like such a... I mean, the first game was like that too, but yeah, this one was pretty nice because it definitely reminded me of some of my favorite music from 1, which was I'm a really big fan of Forest of the Nippon at Night, that song, or Magna Forest at Night. The song is really, really beautiful. There's also Gower Plain at Night, and pretty much the whole soundtrack. But you know, this like those really nice kind of calming, soothing tones. Something that Xenoblade does really, really well. Satoru Marsh at Night, of course, too. Like all of them, really. But this one, like I said, I don't know what Leftherian is. I'm guessing that's a made-up place, name, term for the game. But Archipelago is definitely, like I saw that word, I'm like, I feel like I've seen that word before. And it is an actual word. And to be honest, I don't think I've said that word in like 30 years. I think the last time was in school when I was a child, learning about, you know, Earth and stuff. I don't know how many archipelagos there are in the world. I don't know like how common it is. But I looked it up, obviously, and it's just like a scatter of islands, a bunch of little islands. So obviously that kind of gave me like a little bit of a, okay, well, I can sort of see, you know, by default some settings. So that's why I said like it's water, something like that. But truly, who knows? Who knows? It's obviously not going to be called that unless there are some islands. But the question is, are they going to handle it like the Fallen Land, where it's like at the very bottom? Or are there islands just somewhere floating up in the air? Who knows? So, yeah. I didn't get much from it besides the song is very... how do I say this without like sounding like bad? I mean, it's not a bad song at all. Like I don't dislike any music from Xenoblade. So let's get that out of the way. Like I think it's all really fantastic. That's why I'm playing them. And I think all songs serve their purpose. To me, at the moment, this song, without any context, gameplay, or voices, or anything around it, it sounds just very, very much there. Just repeats a lot, and it's just a tranquil, nice little theme for, I guess, an area. Again, I don't know if this has a day and a night version, so I don't know if it's a town theme or something, but I mean, now that I think about it, I think the music is pretty much, I think wherever you go is a town, you know, there's always a location. There's really like no in-between areas. The music is either town themes, battle themes, and then dialogue type, like talking themes. There's not really anything else. Some menu themes. I guess Time Trial was a little different, but I think that was exclusive to Definitive Edition. I think that had its own song. Pretty sure. At least the, like walking up to the pond. Anyways, yeah, Leftherian Archipelago. Can't wait to see what that is. Not a bad song at all. Just a really pretty ambient song, and that's as much as I can say about it. Made me feel like I was, it made me feel tired, really. So it's a good thing. You know, it's tranquil. I need help with sleeping, so can't wait to hear that. This, I'm going to assume that these songs are not connected or play near each other or something. This just seems like such a very different title, right? The Decision. But that happens, you know, a lot of times. When I feature two songs on the channel, it's not set in stone whether the two songs are related at all. They're just from the same game. That's all I really care about, if they're from the same game. If they happen to sometimes be connected, I'll have like mods, you know, like put some songs together. But just looking at the title, safe assumption they're not related. But I guess we'll find out. This is The Decision by Yasunori Masuda. And also says Mariam Abu Nazar. Do not know who that is. First of all, before I get started, Yasunori Masuda, I know he was kind of treated the same way as Yoko Shimomura in the first game, where like they just are like cameos. They do like 1 or 2 songs each. Something like that. Yeah, like they don't do like the whole soundtrack. So I don't know if that happens again here, or if they do a little bit more in the soundtrack. And if it's Yasunori Masuda, then there's a chance this could be like the ending. So let's see how this goes. But something that's called The Decision. Here we go. I was just listening to Chrono Trigger earlier today, so that worked out. Ooh, I did get something right away. I'll just say it now. This feels like kind of dialogue. preparation. What a versatile composer. And I love his story of how he became a composer too. It's inspiring. Yeah, it seems very like preparation or tense moment. Choir returns. It's picking up. Yeah, I can feel it's a bit of a crescendo now. It might even get more. Like it feels like kind of middle right now. Sad event. Whatever is happening is important. The decision. I haven't heard much Matsuda stuff that sounds like this. I think that was a loop party. The whole song has been this little pulsating boom, 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 boom. Little electronic bass back there. Violent crying. Ooh. Huh. I just noticed something, but I may or may not bring that up. We'll see. A note I saw here. Okay. But either way, I just experienced that, so let's talk about it. First of all, let's talk about Yasunori Matsuda. I know he's involved in this, and as far as I know, it's a collaborative effort with Ace Plus being the main music you hear. It's a collection of musicians, sort of like how Falcom does the JDK team, and Nier or Kaiichi Okabe does like Monaka. I'm guessing that's kind of the same thing here. So it's like Ace plus, but I've also heard it called Ace. So, and then Yoko Shimomura, at least in the first game, did like 2 songs at least, and then that was it. And then Yasunori Mitsuda, I don't remember how much his involvement was in the first game, but I know he did the ending. So, well, first of all, that's just like a powerhouse of composers, right? But it's so interesting because when I think of Yasunori Mitsuda, my first initial thought always goes to Chrono Trigger, another game I played because of its music. So that's 2 games that I'm playing because of their music that has Yasunori Mitsuda in it. So not that he's a big part of this one, but still, I just thought that was kind of interesting. But I don't know his involvement in 2. Maybe they amped up their involvement, him and Yoko Shimomura. That'd be really cool if they did, because you can get a whole bunch of more sounds. But when I said like he's so like diverse, I think I said, like I would have never known that was him. Like I said, I have a very distinct sound in my head when I think of his name. I think of like Secret of the Forest or Black Omen or something like that. That soundtrack is embedded in my head. So hearing him very like mature here, right? I think he was only like in his like mid-20s during Chrono Trigger. So here, I have no idea, but I'm assuming at least 10 years have passed. So he's been doing it for a while, and he's already established by this time. I don't know when Xenoblade 2 came out, but obviously he's been around, and it's like you can hear it just sounds. I don't know what it is, but it just sounds different. I guess it sounds more mature. Sounds like he's comfortable with whatever he's doing, but he doesn't have like his own. I mean, I don't mean this in a bad way either, but he doesn't really have his own signature sound, I guess, which is not a bad thing, unless it comes to Chrono Trigger. I think that soundtrack has a very specific sound. Very specific sound. I think most people would agree with that. Like a lot of people put that as like their favorite OST of all time. But to me, it's really cool that if someone doesn't have a like distinct characteristic, I mean, it kind of goes both ways. There's like a time and place there for everything. I love composers that have their own unique sound, like Motoi Sakuraba. Like he doesn't really change too much from what I've heard. But there's nothing bad about that either. It's cool. It's the reason I say that is because like if I can't guess who it is or something, it's like a pleasant surprise. Like, oh, yeah, was Yasunori Mitsuda? What? So it's really cool. Like the diversity and the craftsmanship is there. That being said, the decision. So before I talk about the song really quick, the thing I said I noticed is I have a little like cheat sheet here. Someone arranged these songs for me, and it's the only person that knows about all this. I'm not gonna say who, but they helped me, and I think I messed up. I think I was supposed to hear this song with another one, so I'm gonna do a quick cut, and not right now, but I'm gonna do a cut and like verify, because if so, then I might have to make this a 3-in-1 video, or just change some things around. But anyways, yeah, so just that's where I was looking. I was like, I think this song should have gone with another one. But anyways, this song to me immediately, like unlike the first one, the Archipelago, this one felt immediately like, oh, this is important, and it sounds like dialogue is being said here. There's a story, there's a cutscene, there's something in my head. All I see is people talking. I don't get a setting there. I don't get a boss. I don't even get a sub menu. My brain's yelling at me that this is a cutscene. Of course, it could always not be, but since I've heard a little bit of, how DE handled their like cutscene music and stuff, that's why I got it. So, and something with the title of The Decision. It just sounds like something that well, who knows? Because in Definitive Edition, There's not a whole lot of unique songs where they only play once. I'm sure there is, I just can't think of one at the exact moment. But there's some songs that just get reused, right? Engage the enemy, stuff like that. Like, they get used in certain specific moments, which is totally fine. But I'm trying to think if there is any like very specific songs like that. Besides like the ending, you know. I'm trying to think of like specific moments. So either way, 2 is going to be a whole new experience. I'm just trying to take guesses just to not have dead air. But I'm really excited. But let me check something really quick. I just have to verify because it's important to me. So I'm going to take a rare quick break so I can verify something. So, okay, we're back. This is a 3-for-1 video now because I messed up. But that's okay because I actually have like an odd number of songs to go for video, so it kind of works. So one of these videos had to take a hit, and that's this one. So I'm actually going to add a third song to this. This is Shadow of the Lowlands from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Same requesters. So, yeah. Don't know how if they're correlated or not, but it's probably just a mixed assortment of songs. Well, let's just get right into it so this video doesn't go an hour long. This is Shadow of the Lowlands from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Let's go. A lot of variety in one video. It's a lot for the ears, you know?
Shadows of the lowland leading to the cold
Whoa.
and darkened days without any hope, without a light for long. Will this suffering never come to an end? Will this
Hopefully his lyrics aren't spoilers.
never come to
I'm going to try to not pay attention to them. Just try to listen to the melody.
Pride keeps us strong today. Glory
Whoa.
will be with us. Now the
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is very experimental.
fight and seize the day.
Damn, that's beautiful though.
Suddenly a gleam of dawn. Can you feel the power of faith? Our native land, here we stand.
Yeah, there's so much more vocals now. But this time there's singing lyrics. Unless this is the ending? I feel like 2's soundtrack is a little darker overall.
Shadows of the lowland leading to the cold and darkened days without any hope, without a light for long. Will this suffering never
I think it looped.
come to an end?
Oh, that was nice.
Will this suffering never come to an end?
This is a great voice. Very mellifluous. I only know that word because people describe my voice as mellifluous. I can't sing like this though.
Now the time has come to fight and seize the day. Suddenly,
A lot of the songs in this game sound cold. First I was gonna say Christmassy, then I was gonna say winter. But I'll just go with cold. You know how like some Christmas songs have that like church solemnness to it? There's a bit of that. Like that. Like Carol of the Bells. Yeah, I just really want you guys to understand. Like, I went from battle theme back to back from this game to just like whatever these are, you know, like total 180. Big shift. It doesn't even sound like the same game anymore. Yeah, but it seems like there's like an undertone throughout the whole soundtrack of a little bit of like a melancholy sort of, what I say, cold. Yeah, a lot of it just seems kind of, I don't want to say bleak, but not too positive. You know, it sounds a little on the darker side. And all that tells me is that the story is going to be great. But, so a couple firsts here. Pretty sure it's the first time I hear a male singer in Xenoblade. Pretty sure. But not only that, is like they were singing actual lyrics in English and not just like oohs and ahs. Don't think I've heard that voice before. Don't know who that was. There's a chance that's the ending just because of that, or it's just a song with vocals in it and totally took me by surprise. I'm not gonna for a second think any of these songs are connected. Like I said, I never think that really ever anyways. In case this is like your first video or you don't understand why some songs get grouped together, it's just the only thing I care about is if they're from the same game. They have to be requested and they have to be from the same game. And I have a little team of moderators that sometimes help me, not always, to if they know it, if they know the game or something, they'll put some songs together and they'll be kind of closely related or something. But I never go into a video assuming they're connected and what, you know, so I don't keep a bias in my head. I just treat each song individually, give them their own light of day. But this one, the reason I'm adding it late is because this one was paired with the decision. So, but still, that doesn't mean like they're necessarily connected. That one sounded way different than this, and then that one sounded different than the first one with the little islands, which I'm not even sure if there are islands. So this whole 36 minutes I've been here, a lot of neural activity, a lot of confusion, a lot of good music. It's just a lot of composers. It's just, there's just a whole lot. Xenoblade is just different, which is good, you know, for me. I don't know if that's good for everybody, you know. I'm sure people have their favorites. Duh. That's normal when there's more than one game in a series. But same goes for the soundtrack. But to me, this almost sounds like a totally different game. Like, yeah, it sounds like Xenoblade, sure. But there's a big difference so far for me. Like, there's traces of it, but it sounds like it's its own direction, right? Musical direction. That is a thing. That is a job title. So, and it's totally valid, right? You know, I doubt a person has that title wants to do the same thing again, or you know, expand a little bit. And there's obviously more experimentation and more sounds here. So, that's exciting for me though, because I get to hear more variety. I get to be surprised more. You know, think of it this way. I've been reacting to Xenoblade Chronicles for 2 years. More. You'd think by now, maybe I could be like, have an expectation of what it's going to sound like, right? But to keep things still fresh and keep me like, huh? What? That's a good thing. That just means that's a good thing. Trust me. I do a lot of these songs from different games every day, all the time. So when I click a name from a game and I am shocked, thumbs up. Shadow of the Lowlands. Well, I look forward to all 3 songs. Those were all very unique songs. And I can't wait to see what's going on. I just trying my hardest not to look at this picture so I don't get any ideas. And again, by the time you're seeing this, I'm already starting to play Jesse's VODs. And I'm just going to get this out of the way now because people were confused on the first time. This channel right here, I don't moderate it. The comments are off on this one. I just don't look at this channel at all. I'm glad people subscribe and everything, but I don't advertise it or anything except here because it's relevant to this. So I just upload my videos here. I don't do anything else. That's why I have the Discord for. So you can, there's like a Xenoblade channel, you can talk there. Anyways, thank you to Manon and Morgan. And to all the Xenoblade fans, you guys have always been extremely nice to me, and I just really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone that you see here, all my patrons. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. Peace.